Hey guys, and welcome to my first YouTube video, which is an educational video. I have done a few YouTube vlogs, kind of lifestyle videos before my channel, but this one is gonna be the first educational video. And in this video, we're gonna discuss on how to maximize your profit in your car rental business. Just some information about me if you've never heard of me or you've never saw me, maybe it's the first time you ever see me. My name is Vaka, I'm 24 years old. I live here in Dubai and I run a car rental business. We have over 15 cars in the fleet worth close to $5 million. I'm the youngest car rental business owner here in Dubai, and we had a pretty quick rise because I managed to scale the business quite quickly. And I'm gonna, in these next coming lessons, just discuss and just share my information on how I did it, what I implemented, and how you guys can do that maybe as well if you're starting, or maybe when you have a car rental business which you might want to optimize in some sort of way. So let's just jump right into it. The first one being offer deals on your cars. What do I mean by this? So offer deals, you might think it's pretty simple. You just give them a better rate. That's not just it. So the first point what I would do and recommend to you is to be able to do this, you need communication with your customer. And for me, the best and most personal way of communicating with your client is by far WhatsApp. We have switched over only WhatsApp. Some people are with email, very formal with big companies, but normally it's always over WhatsApp because you can exchange messages very quickly. You can drop them something, you can ask them quickly, hey, how is it going? Is everything alright? With an email you have to type, he has to go on his email, but everybody's always on WhatsApp. Especially in European countries and Dubai, most people used WhatsApp. I know in America it's mostly iMessage, but still, you can do it on iMessage, you can do it on Telegram, you can do it on WhatsApp. It doesn't matter, but I think one of these free channels you should do and handle all communications plus the bookings. Let's start with the first recommendation I have for you on how you can maybe maximize the cars you rent out. Is when some clients rents out a G-Wagon, let's say, or any kind of car, and you know how much you need to earn each time. That's a calculation you should have done before. You know how much you can rent out the car, what's the lowest you can go on these, how many days it needs to run, a year, a month, for you to be able to be profitable in your business. That's some calculation you obviously should do beforehand, before offering these kind of services. The first one would be, whenever a client books a car, let's say for 2 days, you would offer them, hey, if you book for 3 days, I'll give you the 4th day for free. And you just give them the standard rate. Let's say a G-Wagon is like $500 a day. You then charge them $1,500 for 3 days, and the 4th one is for free. That will be the first thing you can do, and it works very well when people, might want to book only for 2 days, but then you give them, hey, book for 3 days, you get one for free. You've made another $500 straight away. That's one way. The second one would be, give them an upgrade to a different car which might be a bit more expensive. You might think, why should I do it? But think about it. Let's say you have a G-Wagon, again, because it's a very good example. Everybody loves a G-Wagon, everybody rents out G-Wagons. You have a G-Wagon and someone rents out this G-Wagon from you or requests it. But maybe this booking is in 1 week's time. This G-Wagon will be gone anyway. It's high season, you have a lot of bookings in it. But then you have maybe an SUV which is a bit more expensive, let's say like an Aston Martin DBX. The Aston Martin DBX doesn't get rented out so many times. Why don't you offer him a discount on the DBX and make sure this car is rented out? Let's say it's only like $100 more, and be like, hey bro, I've got a special offer just for you. Why don't I offer you the DBX? It's $100 more, but I will give it to you for the same price as the G-Wagon. It's absolutely amazing. You will love it. You will have fun. You might agree to it. What have you done? You have rented out your DBX, and you are pretty sure that your G-Wagon will get rented out anyway because it's a popular car. So that's what you can do as well. Offer them discounts for maybe cars which are not so popular maybe in your fleet, but you need to have. It's like a supermarket. When you have a car rental company, not every car will be the same profitability, not the same time rented out like other cars, but you need to have them. Like in the supermarket, if they would only sell, let's say, milk, where they have the biggest margin, nobody would come to a supermarket where there's only milk. They want to go to a supermarket where they've got milk, bread, eggs, everything. Same goes for a car rental company. They like to go there where there's a big variety. What else can we do is pretend that you had a declined bookings on a car maybe. Let's say a customer, he's on a holiday in LA, Miami, Dubai, and he rented out a Hurricane Evo Spider for 1 day. But he's there for a week, but he just wants to have some fun, take his girl out, take his friend out, whatever. And then 2 days later, you text him, let's say his name is Rob. Hey Rob, I hope you're doing great. We just got a last minute cancel on our R8 Spider, on our G-Wagon, our Urus. I would love to rent it out to you. I will give you a super deal. What do you think about this? Why don't you hit him up back? You know, maybe it's not even someone who's on holiday. Maybe it's someone who has been in your circle, who has been renting cars from you for a while. Offer him. You don't lose anything. He'd be like, oh my god, bro, that's such an amazing deal. Why not? Let me take it. I've done it multiple times, and multiple times people appreciate the offer and they think they're special. They're a special client of yours, that you like them because you're like, hey bro, this is just for you, you know. Make sure he's not sitting next to his friend and they're both renting together the cars from you, and then you send them to both people and then they're like, oh, he sent it to everyone probably. So make sure you consider that point. So know your clients, take some notes about it, do Excel lists maybe in a WhatsApp notes somewhere, create some of back information about the client, what he has rented previously, stuff like this. This is on how you can maximize your profit in your fleet with a few simple tips. Let's maybe talk about how you can maximize your profit in offering them different services. Another one would be, you know, your client is coming from the airport, he wants to rent out a Hurricane, an R8, a sports car, and he wants it delivered in his hotel, or he wants it to be picked up later. Why don't you offer him, if you have this in your fleet, maybe you don't even have it in your fleet, but you can outsource it from a different company and tell them, hey, I know you're landing, Rob. What do you think if we pick you up in a Rolls-Royce Cullinan? If you're coming with go, we'll offer you some flowers. We can have champagne waiting for you in the car. What do you think about this? Is this something you'd be interested in? Some people might say no. Some people might say no, I'm alright, thank you. And the other one might say, perfect. Yes, why not? Let's do it. You know. So you never know what people want. If you offer them, you have nothing to lose. Keep it all. You know, don't offer them too much. Keep it kind of short. Don't offer them 10,000 things, but it's something you also can offer them, another service. What other services can you offer which have nothing to do with cars even? Because I live in Dubai. Let's say you live in Miami. It's kind of the same city, I would say. You know, we have beaches, we have skyscrapers, there's good sun, good weather all the year round, and lots of supercars. What do people normally do when they rent a car and come on a holiday? They rent a car, they go on a yacht trip, if they have money, like a lot of money, and they do jet skis. These three things I think is like the most touristical attractions you can do, and which kinda are in the same niche. So what you can offer is, you can partner up with different companies who offer these kind of services like jet ski and get a referral fee from them. So you call them up, see, maybe you have a friend who is doing it, even see a different company, be like, hey, I've got a car rental company, I have people asking for these kind of services, jet skis, let's partner up. You give me clients, I give you clients. Why not? So let's say he rents out a car for you for a few days, you deliver the car to him, and then you hit him up one day later. Hey Rob, how are you doing? Is everything going great with your rental? Are you enjoying the car? He'd be like, yeah, it's going great. Rob, I just wanted to let you know, we also offer jet ski service. We have our partners there and there. With a discount code of my company, let's say GMZ10, you get 10%. If you want to go there, they're amazing guys. Enjoy, you know? You'd be like, okay, thank you. Thanks for the information, you know? Nobody's gonna be annoyed about this information. So they might go there, they might not, but you have nothing to lose. Also, you can, of course, tell them, hey, we also partnered up with a yacht rental company, jet ski rental company. If you need anything, hit us up. So they hit you up and then you book it for them. It's up to you on how you want to handle this. This is something you can also do, but make sure it's related, obviously. Because I had actually a real estate company hit me up and be like, hey Waka, I know you have like very high net worth individuals renting cars for you. Do you not want to offer them maybe our amazing flats here in Dubai with a great ROI? I was on the phone to her and was like, what are you even talking about? Just hang up, you know, like stop annoying. Like, I'm not gonna go to my clients and tell them, have you heard about the great investments you can do? Like, this guy wants to have fun in Dubai, you know. I'm trying to offer him a service, a great holiday. I'm not trying to sell him a freaking flat or anything to invest his money in, you know. That's stupid, you know. So make sure it fits to your clientele and it's not too pushy, you know. They don't think like you're trying to sell them something. Make sure it feels like you're trying to help them to improve their holiday, their stay, but not in this way, you know. That's not gonna be any good. You might sell a flat, but it's gonna be a lot of people just annoyed about this. A few points on additional services you can offer, which are also car related, is you can offer professional photo shoots. Maybe you have an in-house photographer who works for you full time. maybe you don't. What you could do, if you have one in-house, you offer them professional photo shoots at different locations. You show them, hey, we offer this service as well. You can go there. We'll shoot, we'll do a quick video for you. We all edit it and you get a file and you can, have it for you. Maybe you have your in-house photographer. It would be amazing because whenever he's free, you'd be covering the cost of him by you just offering this service. You might give him a fraction, a bonus, you might not. It's up to you to decide what you want to do and how you treat your employees. Maybe something to give him a bit more motivation, give him a little bonus on each project he does with a client. So, and you can charge maybe a few $100s for this, $100, $200, $300, depends on the scope of work, obviously. And if you don't have one, easy fix, find a professional photographer and get a deal done with him. Be like, hey, I've got clients who want this, figure out how much he wants, figure out your cut. Either way, they pay you and you pay the photographer, or they pay the photographer and the photographer pays you. Up to you to decide. I would probably suggest the way of they pay you and then you pay the photographer, and then he can obviously give you an invoice for this, and then you can deduct it from the taxes. Stuff like this. I mean, it's probably easier, Little things like child seats. You can offer I think every car rental company should have it. I know some don't actually. Offer them child seats, which you can rent out on a daily basis for like $10, $15, $20. Like here in Dubai, people do it for like $20, and the car seat costs only like $60, so it's a very good ROI. Maybe we should go into renting out child seats, who knows. Extra insurance packages. To be honest, I don't offer this service. I know other companies do. Something you might want to look into if you've got a huge volume, which might make sense. Offer them extra insurance packages and you just rely on that they don't crash, and then you have some extra money. Kilometer packages, give them extra kilometers, sell them up front, and they might not use it, and then you've earned extra money. Additional drivers also. So basically when there's they rent out an SUV and there's 5 people, an additional driver will cost you maybe $10, $15. We do it for free, to be honest, but other companies charge for it, and it's up to you to decide. I don't think it's bad to charge for it because you can kind of explain to the customer, yeah, but we need to insure you on that as well, and our insurance company raises the price. For us, it's not the case. They don't raise the price, it doesn't matter, but it's something you can consider telling your customer, and I mean, it's fine, These are just some tips on how you could maximize your profit in your car rental business. Just to summarize all, I would make sure you do it not too pushy, You don't offer them a yacht trip, a jet ski trip, a photo shoot, a baby seat when they don't have a baby, just throwing them stuff at them and hoping something will stick, as they say. I would not do that, but I would try to find a healthy balance, and I just gave you a few tips, and you could see for yourself what you want to implement, what works for you, what can you offer. Maybe you don't have even a jet ski service where your car rental company is. So I gave you maybe a few different things you can do. Maybe think of something else as well. Maybe it's not jet ski, maybe it's, the best, what kind of attractions you have, what would work. Yeah, that's how you could basically maximize your profit. Make sure you guys subscribe, leave a like, leave a comment. Maybe you've learned something, maybe something you want me to talk about, how I could help you guys. It's a pretty raw video, these videos I'm gonna do. So hope you enjoyed and could learn something from it. And thanks for listening, and see you next time.